and of the high hopes the Russians have than some kind of inclusive dialogue between the Taliban and the other groups that make up the communities in Afghanistan will take place, leading presumably and in time to the setting up of an inclusive government. And in the meantime, we also learn that the United States has been active, at least in the form of its Secretary of State, its chief diplomat, Antony Blinken, who has, in order of succession, telephoned the foreign ministers of China, Russia, Pakistan, and India to discuss with them the situation in Afghanistan and in Kabul specifically. Now, I have to say that the United States at the moment has very few cards available to play in this situation in Afghanistan, and one senses that this diplomatic push by Blinken is an attempt by the United States to gain and achieve relevance, that the primary purpose of Blinken's telephone calls to the foreign ministers was to secure the protection of the various people that the United States is trying to evacuate from Afghanistan and to achieve some degree of security for the operation that is currently being carried out at Kabul airport. So we see the United States trying to get the help of the Russians, and by the way also the Chinese, with the evacuation of their people from Kabul, and trying to probe the Indians, the Pakistanis also, as well as the Chinese and the Russians, for some indication of what those countries are planning to do about the problems in Afghanistan, with the United States presumably looking for some way to insert itself back into the diplomatic discussions about Afghanistan's future.